Boy!
There's a lot of Marvel news out right now. What was your first reaction when you saw all those announced movies? What was your reaction?
I cried. I posted the picture to all of you guys.
Yeah, man. Like, how many was it? It was like eight movies, right? In the span of like 4 years?
5 years.
Yeah.
9.
Okay lah. Technically 10 because wait. Yeah,
no, in the phase of how many years?
5 years. 4 years. Yeah.
I don't know.
So
not including Ultron and and Ant-Man.
Then there's a lot of money obviously going on into it, and Disney and Marvel. This is like a 10-year plan kind of movies coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, out of like the 9 movies, what are you guys most excited for?
Of course, the Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah. Okay. There's like a segment of like part 1 and part 2, but that's like 1 year apart from each other.
Yeah.
But you guys willing to wait that long? I mean, I'm sure there's a few more movies before that.
I think the build-up will be good. They're just building up to something big, and Infinity War is going to be very big.
Well, the first one I'm excited for is Civil War. And everyone's excited for that.
Yeah. Now, do you guys expect to see any dead heroes? Civil War is obviously, I mean, if you read the comics, like hero and hero against each other. So, expecting to see anybody die?
I don't think so.
I think someone will die, but I'm really not sure who. Hopefully it's not Captain America.
Too soon? Too soon?
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah. And
why are you holding this? Sorry.
Back.
Thanos.
I think he was Thanos for like what, 3 minutes.
Of course.
Full. Okay, then okay. So eight movies already announced, and there's like 4 to 5 years of announcement. Between that, do you think maybe Marvel might slip in a few sleeper movies, as in it's not something that they have announced, they suddenly announced story in between? Do you think they might do
sleeper?
Yeah. You think they might do it?
No, I don't think so. I highly don't think so. Because they already have everything planned out nicely.
I think it's 2-pack already lah.
2-pack to any
too many superhero flicks side by side. And okay, for out of like the 9 movies, you guys mentioned about the Infinity War. So far, do you think that the setup has been a good pace? So far, or is there still anything a bit rushed on Marvel's side?
To me, it's okay lah. I mean, like we see Thanos being built up slowly. It's not like I don't think it's rushed. I mean, how long already? How long has it been since Iron Man 1?
Yeah.
When was Iron Man 1?
That was like 2010, 2009 or before that. Like, there was like long few years. How time flies?
I mean, it's not just about Thanos lah. I mean, like Thanos only appeared in Avengers, right? So from the Iron Man, the start of building up the Avengers, I think it's too long already. I mean, we want something to happen already.
So right now,
5 years is not really that long of a wait. It'll pass.
Okay, now let's move forward to the extended trailer of the Avengers Age of Ultron. You guys seen some leaked stuff, and what do you guys think about like the Avengers meeting up and trying to lift up Thor's hammer?
Oh, that part. I thought it was cool. Like
got me excited about Captain America.
Yeah, the Captain America part.
Yeah, Thor's expression is like, hey man, what's up?
I mean, who else? Who else will?
Yeah, but there are in the comics world where Black Widow did pick up the hammer. Yeah, because she was in a dire situation, and she basically did not manage to pick up the hammer first because the hammer is only wielded by those who are deemed worthy, and she was in a very dire situation. So she did manage to pick it up on the second attempt, and she became a female Thor for the brief moment.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's one of those Avengers issues. Yeah, one of the aliens invasion where it was a very dire situation. So that's why there was a speculation of why she did not pick up the hammer in that film. Yeah. But apart from that, again we are still happy about how the trailer shows Ultron coming into the movie. And no strings.
There's no strings on me.
It was awesome, like James Spader.
I cannot emphasize on James Spader. Badass. He's just badass.
And then there's also the thing about the trailer being leaked. Somebody's not too happy over it.
Yeah.
So more or less, I would say the overlords of Marvel, even Marvel has their own overlords. I don't know. The speculation is maybe Marvel was being cool. They said Hydra
for the first one.
Yeah, and then as days gone by, it wasn't really much of a big deal until somebody online posted an article about Marvel trying to get a subpoena with Google to find the guy.
I guess it is a big deal, but the damn it Hydra is just to put it aside because they are handling that conference thing, that event. So just push it to another date. Then after that we sue that guy, kind of thing.
Yeah, like you said, I mean they can easily find the guy's IP address, right?
Yeah.
And then they can send in Shield to take the guy out.
Okay.
But then technically all those things wouldn't it actually help to hype the movie even more? People get more details. I mean the movie, a 15-second leak doesn't necessarily break the movie, right?
But it's not a 15-second leak.
I mean as in for example
no, like I said, I think they are banking in because of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is not really performing. So I guess they put it at the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just to
get people to watch the show all the way.
Yeah. So starting from there, then people will get interested of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. maybe. But because somebody leaked the trailer, so watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for what?
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta give it a chance. Season 2? Yeah. We'll try.
I will watch it someday, but I don't know. I'm still not interested yet.
Now, Black Panther. What do you guys think of the costume, man?
It looks like Batman,
with claws.
Yeah, but it looks cool,
But it looks very slick, very nice.
Yeah. When you zoom into the picture, you can see the sewing line and shit.
And of course, Black Panther, he's the only guy that his costume wise looks like that. Really all black. There's no other seemingly other colors and stuff. And when they announced the actor, do you guys knew anything about the guy? I mean,
I have no idea who is he.
Yeah, he was James Brown. Yeah. And then.
Sorry, the tikus.
No, that's how James Brown sound like. What the fuck?
But he's not a tikus.
Alright. So for the actor announced for Black Panther, let's compare him to Cumberbatch, who was still in rumor. We still think it's not confirmed yet because it doesn't come from Marvel's main source. Him being Doctor Strange. I mean, Doctor Strange has the poster on it, but they don't have the real character design.
Yeah.
They had one for Black Panther, which is the costume itself, and then they announced the actor. So is it because of they can't really have a 100% confirmation Cumberbatch being Doctor Strange? So okay, Black Panther, go on ahead.
But if you think about it, I guess Black Panther comes in Civil War.
Right after
which is quite soon.
Which is quite soon, yeah.
Which is before Doctor Strange.
Wait, so now is Ultron, Ant-Man, then Civil War.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, which is soon. Yeah.
So I guess it's time to release the Black Panther.
Yeah, and Black
Really? The Black Panthers, yeah?
Wow, so much fun. So much fun. Well, then again, I mean...
So much fun.
Kong, kong, kong.
Wow. How that went? Yeah, Black Panther is actually much more important than a lot of people would actually realize. I mean, he is the supplier of vibranium, the shield that made possible for Captain America to have the shield. The material is made of vibranium, and he is the king of the country who is the supplier of vibranium.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
And most probably it will be, you know, the material that's used to make, you know, Ultron, and I guess Vision, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, Black Panther he's a big deal, and he's the king, and he's nearly as smart as Tony Stark is. I mean, this guy in the comics, he has traveled dimensions before. Yeah. So he's
part of the Illuminati.
Yeah. And he's a big deal. So yeah, we will see how Marvel will treat him in the movie. So hopefully it will be grand. I would say the word movie.
I'm thinking of Ultron having an army, right? And then he wants to create more of his army, so he needs more material. So maybe he goes to Wakanda, and you know.
And invasion, and you know, like yeah. So yeah, we do look forward.
Maybe during Age of Ultron we get a reference to Wakanda.
Yeah, I think so.
To Black Panther.
Technically, Wakanda is a place where Marvel has yet to explore in the movies. It's like unknown territory right now. Mostly it's in New York, you know, in some city where it gets attacked and stuff. And okay, besides Black Panther, who else did they announce? I mean, they haven't announced Captain Marvel yet, right?
They
Carol Danvers.
They announced it's just that I think nobody knows. I mean, it's still too far ahead, so we don't know how she will contribute to the whole Avengers storyline.
It's a good movie to start as you know, having a lead female role, because prior to this, Marvel doesn't have any movies where the lead role is a lady, right? So it'll be a good start though.
And interesting enough, like if you compare with all the characters that we have, she might be the strongest one. Because she has the cosmic power.
But since she's more tied to like the cosmic side of things, she she fits well as part of, like, you know, maybe doing cameos with Guardians of the Galaxy. But what about, you know, the normal Avengers lineup? Would she be out of place? What do you guys think about it?
I guess as lineup duties, I guess she'll be. I mean, Carol Danvers is a pilot lah. So most probably she'll, like, you know, that what's the Avengers Quinjet ah?
Yeah.
Maybe she'll pilot the Quinjet up to space for those
the most qualified.
Yeah. For those Avengers that can't fly or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, they always have their battles on the moon for some reason. Yeah, they love to do that. And I mean, with all the movies announced, I still think about the wild cards in the movies. Wild cards as in, like, guys like Winter Soldier, the Red Skull. These guys have yet to have a follow-up role. And then there's guys like Crossbones, you know, Rock Ramlu. He'll be pivotal for Civil War, if anybody would like follow, like.
Yeah, most probably Crossbones.
Yeah, he'll be pivotal because he will be the cross of you know, like, people having like death scenes and whatnot.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't kill Cap.
Yeah, but then again, you know, there's the thing about comics. Heroes don't die too long, but we'll see. Yeah, but it'll be pivotal. That's the thing. And yeah, we did have to go through a lot of homework, like, you know, the gems. Yeah. Every time we keep on forgetting, like, what gems represent what. Yeah. So you guys think they're gonna go with if the comic reference would be like 6 gems, would they do exactly, or they will do like 5?
They have to do 6.
But the trailer, you don't see 6 gems now.
Because you only see.
We see only like 5. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the thumb doesn't have. But in the comics have lah. So I don't know.
And I mean, like wow, like if they were to do all 6 gems, I mean 5 gems.
I mean, we still have time to establish another gem, I guess. We still have like 9 movies to go.
And I mean, one of the gems you are definitely looking forward to is the one on Adam Warlock's form.
Yeah, the soul gem lah.
Yeah.
Basically.
And hopefully Guardians of the Galaxy would actually, you know,
I'm hoping for Guardians to introduce Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
That's the only movie that
in the collector's room. There's like so many Easter eggs. You just went crazy trying to figure out like, hey, that guy is in a mortal state. If he were to transform, he look like, hey, somebody I know, you know. And like like in terms of Guardians of the Galaxy, what else do you guys like expect to see? I really hope they introduce the Nova Core that I know instead of the, you know.
I'm thinking of a Nova Core. I guess I mean Thanos will get all the gems, right? So Nova Core will lose the gem.
Yeah. And
how, we don't know.
And we do need a galactic police force in the Marvel. Yeah. That's my take on it.
I guess Nova Core will be the army lah, basically our army lah.
And not an old lady Nova Prime. Oh my god. Yeah, I really hope they do better though. Yeah. So
I don't think we'll see Richard Rider.
We'll see, you know, but
I don't know. Too much.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
although you want to lah, you know.
We worry about, you know, like Marvel, 9 movies, and Marvel is doing something really, really huge. And if they can keep up the Earth side of things and the space side of things still in check, awesome though.
Because I can't think of any other thing to introduce in Guardians 2. Other than it might be, I mean, it would be cool if, you know, we'll be talking about Thanos the whole movie, and how Thanos gets Adam Warlock to, you know, be by his side, and then how he steals the gem or whatever.
I just had a thought in my mind. I know if Captain America were to die and no one were to carry the shield, and then Winter Soldier Bucky doesn't want to take the mantle, there's always Vance S2 with the reality gem. The shield can just go back in time, and then so-called the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Major
but I
Vance
don't think so.
Yeah, but
I don't think so.
Yeah, Major Vance S2 is too far into the dimension, but he does carry on the mantle and the shield.
Thor 2 Ragnarok. How? I think they mentioned that Ragnarok will be the game changer of the. I mean, you know, the whole of the phase 3 something will happen, something big will change everything.
Because they are connected on Ragnarok right now. Because like, to how much we know, like they can travel through, how many did I mention? Was it like
7,
right? 7 realms.
7 realms.
And so far in the movie, how many realms have they actually like? There was like the ice realm,
ice realm, then
there's Earth, Midgard, and Asgard, you know, their own hometown. Besides that, like game changer wise, is there anything besides their throne room? You know, having all the hidden stuff.
Loki is
the acting, you know.
Yeah, the culprit.
Yeah.
Acting culprit.
Is it seems that, you know, he's in charge right now.
He can never be a good guy for long because his greed will supersede.
I mean, the last Thor 2, kan?
Yeah.
He
was
on
a throne, right?
Yeah, he disguised himself as Odin.
Yeah.
Then after that, after he had the talk with Thor, then after that he changed.
At
the last minute. So we still don't know whether Odin died or not. Maybe he just went, you know, go toilet or what.
Probably the Odin sleep.
Yeah,
maybe,
whatever lah.
Because the way I feel that for that time being in the Dark World, Loki being the partial good guy was just a fan service to the fanboys and the fangirls. Besides that, his greed will always supersede his intentions. Yeah, and even in the Axis comic, he is one of the bad guys. He together with Red Skull, of which I have yet to like read. Have you gone?
Red Skull has been too quiet.
That's why he's a wild card.
He might come back lah.
Yeah.
He might come back.
That's why he's that much of a wild card. You know, right now.
But the thing is, where could he come back?
Red Skull lah.
Maybe in Thor right now.
Don't know.
Because he did use the Tesseract and he just jumped into don't know which dimension.
No.
Yeah. And you know, Red Skull being Red Skull, you know, because he has that, you know, like control freak kind of nature, right? He could like, you know, get in some dimension, just control it, like, you know, some different plane or something like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inhumans! Alright, Inhumans. We're gonna touch on Inhumans. We don't have much to touch on because basically we don't follow their titles that much as compared to X-Men and Avengers. But we do want to talk about like Marvel needing another team as an X-Men replacement. Would you think that line itself would be justified? You know, Marvel having the need for an X-Men replacement.
I think it's not a need lah. It's just a matter of, you know, expanding their universe, giving them more choices. Maybe, you know, next time they will earn back the rights to X-Men and the mutants.
Yeah, but how long will that?
Yeah, so they have this Inhumans thing to. I mean, it ties into their comics also lah. Like, in the events of Infinity, everyone on Earth becomes inhuman. I mean, not everyone lah. I mean, the ones that are affected by the Terrigen Mist bomb.
Yeah, the Inhumanity story arc.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, Inhumans and mutants are almost the same lah. Basically,
being born with extra abilities.
Yeah.
But the most badass Black Bolt.
Yeah, Black Bolt, I guess the most badass. I mean, closest relative would be, you know, Cyclops. Black Bolt. I'm talking about Black Bolt.
Yeah, Black Bolt is the one that never talks.
Oh no, salah.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about Cyclops.
Yeah. Cyclops is just eye convincing. Yeah, but Black Bolt is like
Thinking of something else.
his power level. Wow. He actually has that enough of a power level to actually make the Hulk stop. Because he's, you know, every time when he speaks, the ground shakes, the entire plane shakes.
Yeah, there's this event called War of the Kings. Black Bolt. The last fight is Black Bolt versus Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon is Scott's brother.
If let's say Marvel somehow before the release of Inhumans, they managed to get the license back for X-Men.
Good for them lah. They have two now.
And that will actually cause a little bit of a squeeze. You know, like, okay, now we have X-Men license. What are we gonna do with it? Man, I would really love, you know, if like they get the X-Men's license but they don't do anything because they try to release something by X Factor or X Force.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I would like to see Havoc on screen, man.
Yeah, but if Marvel, you know, has the rights back, I guess they are all living in the same universe, right?
Yeah.
X-Men being as big as they are, I mean, whatever Avengers are up to, they might be, you know, affected by it lah.
And the only link with Avengers to maybe the X universe is Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch. Yeah, that's the only link between the Avengers and the X family, so to speak. Because I mean the twins are part of the.
I mean, we're talking about the movies, not the comics. The comics, there's a lot of.
They are overlapping. And yeah, in the movies, like they're the only like connection to the X family. So it's kind of interesting that if licensing is concerned, like there's no like the restriction. Yeah.
I guess that's not the case.
Yeah, but
it's always the money.
Somehow but they did mention the word Maximoff before, right?
No, they didn't mention Maximoff.
Not yet. We will see in Avengers.
Avengers will definitely gonna mention.
Because they're in leak info, they did mention the Maximoff mention. Yeah, we will see how that one develops. So I have to wait to see the movie. Okay, so for Infinity War,
that's the big one.
that's the big Royal Rumble. The possibility of people to die, to live up to the expectation, everything all meshed so big that they have to separate it into 2 parts. What do you guys expect to see?
I expect the first Infinity War will be the Empire Strikes Back. So that means like the downward spiral, and after that it goes back up. So I guess we'll see, another death or whatever.
Yeah, a super smackdown actually.
Yeah, I guess that's the part where maybe Thanos gets all gems, maybe.
And he'll be that ruling tyrant for a while.
Because if you see like the slate, it's Infinity Wars 1, then after that Captain Marvel, then Inhumans. So I guess if you think about it as in like they are on a downward spiral, then after that, starting from Captain Marvel, everything goes up, back again. So because Captain Marvel being a cosmic character, they need that cosmic character to level up their game.
You did
And
mention
after that,
about
they have the army of Inhumans. Maybe?
yeah, there's like a planet worth of like Inhumans. You did mention about like you look forward to like Captain America one-on-one with Thanos. He showed us a comic panel.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Yeah, but obviously Thanos and Captain America level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the point, I guess. I mean, everyone wants to see, Captain America being the go-to guy.
Yeah, he's the ultimate Boy Scout.
Yeah.
I mean, even from the start of the first Avenger, the movie, he's like, before he got the serum, he was like, okay, I'm not done. Being the small guy, he still like fight for what's right.
Yeah.
Like that thing. So it's
Even though you don't like Captain America, but he's the one that you look up to, the one that you give respect to.
Yeah, he holds that what do you call that, American dream ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah, like I don't know whether we're gonna put a soundtrack in this one or not. Yeah.
Anyways.
Imagine how Hogan leg drop, then they zoom out and see yellow boots.
Yellow trunks.
Oh my god. So yeah, basically it's a 4 to 5 years of planning by Marvel and Disney, and the winners are definitely the fans. Guys like us, we really look forward to.
I expect a 45-minute final fight in Infinity War 2. At least 45 minutes.
I'm fine with 10 minutes, but 45 minutes like nearly covers like 1/4 of the
45 minutes final fight.
See, that's why Marvel has the pressure, doing movies, because you got fans like it. so yeah, and we do look forward to what Marvel will reveal and epic fight. But I mean, so far we're talking a lot about Thanos. There's still Ultron.
Yeah, that's the immediate one right now.
Yeah, and see, I mean, in the comics world, I mean, like you mentioned in your own Facebook, it is a genre now.
Yeah, it's own genre. You can hate us all you want, but I mean, this thing is here to stay.
Yeah, I mean,
and this is just Marvel,
Yeah,
they have DC.
Yeah.
And their slate.
Oh yeah.
So it's a total of 30 movies altogether.
Yeah, because like in comics, like the creators and the writers, and they are so creative at telling stories, and once the thing is transferred to a new medium, which is the movies, it becomes another scale of entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
And
it's so much more accessible, so much condensed, so that everyone can just spend 2 hours and the story.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a geek or nerd or even a comic reader. Even if you go to watch these kind of movies, it's just entertainment by itself. You don't necessarily have to be indulged in that world, but it's entertaining enough that you might be influenced to actually it's actually quite fun.
It's actually quite interesting. Maybe I read the comics.
Yeah.
So
That's what happened with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about what it was. Even like, we also don't know. Then we were talking about it. Then like, oh, you should read this. And,
yeah, and it generated a lot of interest. It generated a lot of sales. Ever since the movie came out, there's like a spike of toy sales. New toy announcements.
even the soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Even the cassette. I mean, people read the cassette.
The mixtape.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good time to be indulged in this content. So we got like 4 or 5 years, just by Marvel itself.
And you should be grateful, man. I mean, we are living in a at a time that comic book movies you can see it in the movies. Like last time people don't even see it.
Yeah, would you dare say that back then people were like there was like Star Wars and then we are living our time with Marvel?
Yeah, I guess it. To me, I'm more closer to Marvel now than Star Wars.
Yeah,
Even though I grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah, it is a good time to be in it. So basically, we have touched on this because it all spanned from little trailers and announcement, and then Marvel did a very sneaky announcement. They invited a few people, and then this is what we're gonna announce, and these are the dates, these are the movie titles, and Marvel did like a good job, but then they partially did not because certain stuff they can. But then again, who knows? They might actually do it on purpose. Marvel being sneaky. Yeah.
But like what Rasyid said, it's a win for us.
Yeah. It's a win for the fans and like non-fans even. And we will look forward to what they have and look out for more reviews, obviously.
Look out for Star Wars.
Huh?
Boy!